Zach, after kind of all the criticism that was put on you over the last 7 days or so, how good did this one feel? The game in totality and then also the game-winning drive.
I mean, of course it feels good, but because of what we did, I don't really care what anybody says, of course. You've been dealing with that my whole life. So, but what a huge team win. I think the guys came out, balled out. You saw what our defense did, getting the takeaways. Not only, I get the strip sack right there, and, it sucks. We had points. They come back out, get another turnover for us. Huge plays by those guys. And then, showing up with the run game there on that last drive, just pounding those guys all the way down the field was huge as well. So excited for all three phases. Really cool.
The pass to Mims, can you talk about that? And also the last two plays, it looked like some RPO stuff you were trying to do at the end there.
Right, yeah. I mean, we had a couple RPO things, mainly in the beginning. A lot of those other ones were some quick passes. That one with Mims, though, thinking I was getting man coverage there, which we ended up, getting. They were starting to play with Garrett a little bit, try and send the other safety over there. So, when it comes down to crunch time, who's your big body guy that's going to get separation and come down with the play? And, great separation by him and then pulling it in. Huge play by him to show up in crunch time.
What's going through your mind, Zach, when your offensive line and your running backs are imposing their will on the Bills' defense on that drive?
Yeah, you play with what's going, and there was a couple of them where we maybe had some options to throw it there, but when I see how well the run game's going, I'm just going to keep feeding them until something changes, and I think we were able to go all the way down the field until we had that one with Mims there at the end. So relying on those guys, you could see the momentum. You could see the guys up front. They wanted it. They wanted to keep running the ball. You could see the big guys up front were getting after it.
Can you speak to your connection with Garrett? It seems like each week you guys, the chemistry is growing.
Yeah, we have some funky plays that end up working out in games, and I think that's cool to have that chemistry. And it's going to keep growing because there's some looks that we can still improve on, and I'm going to keep trying to figure it out with him and and everybody else, of course. But he did a great job showing up today. Had some great catches. I mean, it shows we obviously don't care what anybody else says, right? We expected to win this game as a team. Of course, we understand this is a good team. We understand what they're all about, but we understand what we're about as well. So the mindset is, that we should be able to go in there and compete, and we knew it was going to be close. Of course, we got to be able to finish in crunch time, and I think we did that.
Your touchdown pass to James Robinson, talk about that play.
Yeah, huge play. I mean, first you got to give credit to LaFleur right there. What a great call. We hit him with a screen. We had a little, fake off to the left or whatever it was, but then getting it to James, no one out there. O-line did a great job releasing, and then he finished it.
What were some of the things you wanted to work on last week after last week's game that seemed successful today?
Right, for me, quiet the noise, one play at a time. Going through my progressions, getting the ball out of my hands, hanging in the pocket, all the things a quarterback's got to do. Just playing the position the right way.
How much do you think you guys grew up today as a team?
Right. I mean, I think it's just the execution of not messing it up. And you see, like, the entire game, it was playing the field position game, putting ourselves in good positions, and relying on our defense to get some stops. And, I think that helped us. I think we're learning from all this stuff.